Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
What was your impression of Donald Trump when you saw him?
He looked less orange, definitely, like more yellowish, like yellow.
That's fantastic. Bless her heart. Dismissed juror number 11 billion. Wow. Oh, hi, Sean Comiskey. Thanks for coming in so that Muscle Pony can have a vacation.
Happy to help.
Okay, so first of all, I can't talk to Glenn Kirshner fast
Soon
enough.
exactly.
Because what the actual... First of all, we have our jury.
We need.
I'm doing guess the quote, but I'll just tell you. It was Judge Mershon.
We have 5 more that we got to pick for
Alternate.
alternates.
He's thinking they'll be done with all the
Today.
alternates by today. But oh my God, I am just. This is the first time ever where I'm like, if there is justice in America, he will be convicted. But this is like first of all, it doesn't even matter if regular news outlets try to limit information about prospective jurors. They've got Fox News over there and Jesse Watt and all these outlets that are doing everything they can to this trial for Donald Trump, right? I mean, I've just never seen anything like this. We have to talk to Glenn about what you do exactly, because the one juror we lost, it's like we said yesterday, because she was afraid.
Yeah.
Because they did enough identifying things. Yep. She's an oncology nurse. And this is what I'm afraid of, Jody, is all these dismissed jurors, people like her that have eyes that can see he's not a color found in nature. And all the other, like, you know what Carlos said this week about, yes, we have Trump derangement syndrome. People had Hitler derangement syndrome. If you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Exactly.
The people that can be fair and don't think he's a despicable POS, those are, to me, going to be Trump jurors. Because how can you just go, oh yeah, I don't know, I haven't really made up my mind about him. It's hard to, these are some of the dismissed jurors, right? Here we go.
Can you share your opinion of the former president and why you felt that you could be unbiased?
I'm not a fan. During COVID-19, I lived with someone who was immunocompromised, and I think his handling of COVID-19 was abysmal.
See, she's
Again,
honest.
a normal human that knows what any fact-based person knows. His performance on COVID was abysmal. But that's what I'm saying. Normal people that have like normal, healthy opinions about Donald Trump, as you should. If more people had Hitler derangement syndrome in Germany, excuse me, I'm sorry, Sean. I didn't mean to go right to Hitler. Okay, here's another one.
It's the same person.
Oh, same person.
Yeah.
Excused juror. Here we go.
I have a sister who's adopted from China, and the comments he made about China when he was running for president made her very anxious, and therefore made me angry.
Yes.
I mean, my friends have
anyone that thinks he's not a despicable racist a-hole, I have no respect for. Yes.
Same. My friends have an adopted daughter.
Yeah.
She's in her 20s now.
Yeah.
And she's Chinese.
Yeah.
And so during 2020 and all of this, I'm sure she was afraid.
Yeah. Oh, I just realized that you're wearing your Sean Says t-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have mine anymore, and I gave it to Sean because I felt that it would be creepy after Sean left to wear my Sean Says t-shirt. It was a little like, Damien's nanny, kind of weird, don't you think?
No.
So I gave it to you, and you gave it to your mom, didn't you?
That's right.
Yeah.
So your mom can wear you.
Yeah. But Jody's rack looks fantastic.
I know, it's a nice
Look at your
shirt.
face.
They look huge.
Your eyes are just nestled there, right between
right here.
her boobuses. Does it make it worth coming home? That's how we get Sean back here. Jody will wear the tight Sean shirt.
Now there's a tight Jody shirt I can wear.
There is a
Oh my
tight
God!
Jody
I just
shirt.
realized I'm the only gay in the village. Oh no!
You are the only gay in the village today.
No, I'm outnumbered again. I feel like I've moved to
You will be
Texas.
the only gay in the entire show.
Oh no! Oh, that's right. Wow, we're lousy with the
straights.
breeders and straights and other. Okay, all right. Here's another excused juror. Here we go.
Same.
There are policies he has supported that regard women and reproductive health that I do not agree with. And I think all of that needs to be addressed.
Yep. Yes, anyone that might be aware that he is a rapist, an adjudicated rapist who has taken bodily autonomy away from millions of women. You know, people like that, once again, that are, reality based. Can't have that on the jury.
No. That's
Thank
crazy.
God they got rid of the one person, though, right? That said, oh, he's mysterious and fascinating.
Was that the guy that tore down the posters?
Yes, he lied. So that's why. Yeah, but of course, he's a Trump juror. Apparently, the Trump team really wanted him.
Right.
Because, of course, he's a big fat liar. Oh, my God. Anyway, we will talk to Glenn about what the judge does or what he doesn't. But the only thing that makes me know that God loves us and wants us to be happy. Every time there's a fart story, does every single human on
They
social
call you.
media alert me?
Yes, they do.
Buzzkill Barry was the first one. Red alert, mama. The comedy gods are on our side. There is a GOP fart squad. Seriously.
There is a fart squad.
Like did they do this for me?
I think they did. I think Mike Johnson seriously loves you. Secretly loves you.
Yeah, Politico headline. Freedom Caucus on alert for possible moves against it by GOP leaders. The Freedom Caucus floor action response team. Fart. Shorthanded as fart. Aims to guard against an unannounced request to pass resolutions that could stealthily limit their leverage. Fart team is on it. Whenever we back away from fascism and toward democracy, the fart team is there. Oh, you know what I mean?
Do they have poses?
Hang on, Sean, I need backup. I know you have some too. But you know what? We're going to...
Do they have poses like Charlie's Angels?
Yeah, right. And then, except the one's going like that. Or no, don't point your ass out that way. Okay. Fart team's on it. Okay. There was
Carney Wilson
There
was
was an
ahead.
over-under on Twitter and how fast I get to that story. I mean, I had to do the Trump trial, but
Carney Wilson's on it.
yeah. What's the reality show? The judge show we're doing with Frangela? Snatched. Right. Fart Squad. Fart Squad is there. Freeze. Okay. Oh, by the way, could I have the tiniest of violins? Speaking of which, is that the other thing Baby was whining about? It's cold. Baby's cold in the courtroom. Oh my God, doesn't that remind you of when he said he'd give up his businesses? He's out in front of police waving around all this paper. Look at all these articles. All the articles are from Fox People and whatever, National Review. Look at all these articles. So unfair.
I have to sit here all day.
So unfair, and it's so cold. So cold. So cold, Yogi.
Yeah, I didn't get the audio because I love you.
No, thank you. I was gonna say that we can't hear that echoey bolt anyway, and it's just if it's possible, Sean, for his voice to be more annoying, him yelling in an echoey hallway while he whines and waves papers around.
I tried to get it out. Rocky Mountain Mike sent me a thing, and
my
it just
God.
didn't work well.
Nicole Wallace is my spirit animal. Also, that's my sweet spot of my day. If you're wondering when cocktail hour is appropriate, it's my sweet spot, that 2-hour block. But first of all, because she's a potty mouth.
She is.
Yeah. She dropped I believe, a bolt yesterday.
I know.
Oh, no. She told George Conway, your tweets drive Trump bat crazy. And she said the whole thing. Yay. What? Oh, anyway, I can't remember what else I was going to say. What happened? Oh, well, Glenn was on. So that was, that is my G-spot. My Justice G-spot. All right, he will join us in just a few minutes. But anyway, I just a lot to talk about. Noel Castler, our friend, talking about Fox, said if your network is running segments called Meet the Jurors by a smarmy frat bro from Trinity who cheated on his wife with a young producer, which was founded by a fascist and run by a now dead sexual predator, and your air talent is drunk half the time, you might not be in real news. Who could he be referring to? Judge Boxwine? Yeah, I love this part though. Olivia Newsy. We're enjoying every moment of this. As Trump looks on in the courtroom, his lawyer is reading tweets from a prospective juror when she called him a racist, sexist, narcissist, and an anathema to everything she's been taught by her faith, and that among other things, he has no sense of right and wrong. Someone was saying, this is like the worst nightmare for a narcissist. He just has to sit there. First of all, like even Omarosa, other people that have worked with him said, he never stays awake. No. They had to right, like a baby. They said, baby, look, over here. Look at the mobile. Yep. Look at, she said we literally had to, I don't even want to know, like Noel says, what degree of drugs he's on and God knows what else, right?
Not enough.
Yeah. Okay, hang on. Hold, please. Hold, please. Oh, yes, here it is. George Conway said he's a narcissistic sociopath, and that's the thing everyone has to kind of get used to. Yeah. It's the reason you cannot normalize him. You cannot treat him like a normal human being because he's not. He is unwell, and that's why he can't follow. He's not going to be able to follow his lawyer's directions.
They yelled at him for
he's
his
on his
cell
phone yesterday. I know.
Yeah.
Take his phone. Like any other person, you would have your phone seized.
Yeah.
He's just like so grumpy and puts it away. It's like, you can't use your phone. He does. I think he is so used to getting away with everything, Jody. He doesn't get. He is a criminal defendant, right? You shut up and sit down. You don't get to talk to the jurors and tweet on your phone. And oh my God, he cannot go to jail a second too soon. We have to, ask Glenn his opinion on that, because when is the hearing? Like someone did say,
Tuesday,
the judge can make the hearing whenever he wants.
It's Tuesday.
And we are, in 7 violations of the gag order, and it's like a rolling avalanche, right? It's just going to continue. And I just think he can't control himself. I think you have to put him in jail for the trial. Also, the jury situation is just deadly serious.
Scary.
Even Michael Cohen sounded rattled yesterday. Mm-hmm. I mean, God forbid someone kills Stormy Daniels or Michael Cohen. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is getting really, these poor jurors, you can imagine, they're saying, someone was saying they're going to need all 6 alternates because you can imagine that more of them are going to be targeted.
I'm surprised it's only 6 alternates.
Right, by Trump and his allies, and they're going to get spooked. And, who can blame them for being afraid for they and their families' safety? I mean, this is so insane that you realize how he's gotten away with things. Because people you think, like, are we ever going to get an actual trial or a fair trial? Are they going to spook all the jurors? Are they going to be allowed to do that? Like, I just don't. I mean, the whole, hold, please. Oh, this one. We have to take the wins where we can. Yeah, and a huge win for the DA. Judge Merchan has excused the juror who said he finds Trump fascinating and mysterious and was accused of failing to disclose his arrest in the 90s for tearing down political posters. Trump's team wanted him on the jury, hoping for a mistrial. That's all they're hoping for is just one, right?
That's all you need.
Yeah, no, exactly. And so anyway, but I guess the other thing that's way outside the norm, we'll talk to Glenn about it, but I guess is good, is that they're not going to, the prosecution doesn't have to disclose their witnesses to Trump. That never happens. But the judge is like, because of course, the minute, Trump and his team get that information, you know exactly what's going to happen.
It's very strange. I mean, they're entitled to whatever the prosecution is going to.
But the judge is like, I don't blame you.
I don't either. Make them anonymous. Witness 1, witness 2.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Lindy Lee, our friend, who will join us in Philadelphia, Sexy Liberal, next Saturday, along with JoJo from Jurors and Glenn Kirshner. She just tweeted, why is Trump threatening jurors? Because nothing happened when he threatened President Biden and posted a picture of him hogtied, or when he threatened Judge Merchan and his family, or when he threatened Bragg, Willis, James, Moss, Freeman, Hutchinson, Jack Smith, James Angoran, and Chutkin. Unless there are consequences, this demon will never stop. I'm not sure. Sean, how did they stop werewolves and vampires? I forget. We have to do some combination, including, and throw in Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom.
Silver
starts with a tranquilizer dart.
Silver bullets, stakes, holy water.
Okay, the Stephanie Miller show does not suggest anything that would
actually
imply
hurt
violence.
anybody.
Right. These are all fictional things from fictional movies.
You are invited to Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour. It's the political comedy event of the year, and it's coming to a city near you. Join Stephanie Miller, the queen of progressive talk radio, along with Hal Sparks, John Fugelsang, and the comedy duo Frangela, mocking all the fascists and trolls for a tour that is hilarious, inspiring, and deeply offensive to just the right people. It's an all-new tour with all-new guests and a side-splitting evening of stand-up. Stephanie Miller's Sexy Liberal Save the World Tour.